everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. Today, I kind of wanted to do a spin-off version of Brooke Passmore's video where she talked about Authortube Secrets, which I laughed through that whole video. It was so funny. It was so relatable. I'm gonna link it down below because I loved it so much and you should definitely go check it out if you haven't already. But I wanted to add kind of my own spin to that video, or just add more things that I think are Authortube secrets. So I ended up coming up with nine. And it kind of annoyed me I couldn't come up with 10. I'm sure like editing this I'll be screaming at myself because I'm sure I'll come up with like way more. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let's just jump right in. Let's jump right into the juicy secrets. Honestly, the first one I feel like is gonna be really relatable across the board, but I feel like as an authortuber, I should not be obligated to wear actual pants while filming. And in fact, I am not. Take a gander, ladies and gentlemen. Trailer trash pajamas. How fitting. Party on top, trash on the bottom. And honestly, the same goes for bras, but not showing you perverts that. Number 2, getting a little bit spicy here. Brooke mentioned Guru Gossiper, which I thought was so funny because I honestly don't know an authortuber who either doesn't or hasn't in the past read Guru Gossiper. And if you're not familiar with that, it's just like a drag site, like for any type of like public guru figure who basically has a YouTube channel. People can just go on there and like gossip or like say things like, I hate his eyebrows. And the thing is, we're all storytellers, right? So like inherently we're all super nosy, so I think it makes sense that we all like read that or have in the past. Usually what happens is we all read it until we read something about ourselves and then get our feelings hurt, and then we like never go back. Number 3, none of us know how to use our cameras, really. I mean, we all just kind of turn it on and hope for the best. I think it took me like until like 6 months ago to learn how to adjust my like white balance and lighting. And even then, I don't think I've ever been able to do it right since that first time. We're all pantsers when it comes to cameras. Number 4 is like particular to me, like one of my secrets. I despise filming. Like, I'm an authortuber and I hate filming. Now that being said, I love editing. Editing is so fun for me. I could do that for hours if my eyeballs would allow it. And then of course, like talking to you guys in the comments, like make it all worth it. But the actual act of sitting down and doing what I'm doing right now is like repugnant. Like I hate this part so much because like you have to make sure your camera's charged and then you have to set out your background so it's like nice and aesthetic, and like I don't have my underwear drawer showing, and then like I have to put a top on, and then I'm like sweating and I'm hot and my muscles are getting cramped, and then my dog's running in and out and sneezing and my husband is being chaotic. It's just not fun for me. Number 5, speaking of my husband being chaotic, you guys don't know how many hours of footage that I have had to cut from videos because of my husband being the blue-possessed blue devil demon that he is. Brian doesn't end up a lot on my videos just because he's never home when I film, and I do that purposely because he is chaos incarnate. He will take the cat and fly her across the screen. He will bomb dive the bed and belly flop and send my camera, my very expensive Canon G7X, flying into the bookshelf. He will tackle me. He will just randomly open the door and scream, scare the crap out of me, and then shut it and run away. For example, here is a piece of footage. My camera's rolling, you said.
I love you.
That is just what I deal with on a normal day. And I've kept this quiet until now because I'm like Mr. Rochester keeping my like wild deranged wife shut up in the attic. Number 6, okay, Brooke talked about this and I thought it was really interesting about the fake typing when you're doing B-roll footage. And if you guys weren't aware, B-roll footage is when you film like artsy shots where there's usually music in the background but you're not talking. And Brooke was talking about how some people are actually really typing, like writing in their book while they're doing that B-roll shot, and other people are faking it, and how she like, you know, oscillated between the two. And my secret is like 95% of the time, I'm fake writing in those. And I'm not like ashamed of it. The way I see it is that Authortube is the combination of my two creative outlets, right? So like my writing and my storycraft, and then videography. So like I really am writing a book behind the scenes, but when I'm putting together a vlog and I'm putting together nice aesthetic clips, like I'm looking for the aesthetics. I'm looking for something that fits the mood, music, and the vibe, and something that just like gets across the overall emotions I want you to feel at the time. And when I'm really writing, I write a couple sentences and like will stop for 2 or 3 minutes and then write a couple words and then stop and then delete and then like chew my fingernails. And like that's not cute. So yeah, to make a good video, I do like, you know, just kind of like write my name. Sometimes I'll be like, my name is Lindsay and I am fake typing for this vlog. But like at the same time, like I still have finished books. You know, like I finished books. So it's not like I'm never writing. Just like in that moment for those B-rolls, like, you know, I'm being Spielberg over here, people, no hate. Number 7, this one's interesting for me, probably for no one else. But I actually don't like writing sprints, and not necessarily like people doing live shows, like that's fine, do whatever you want. I just mean like doing live sprints in live shows. For me, I can't write like that for some reason. They just don't work for me. I feel like I'm the type of writer who really needs to get into a flow state, and to be able to do that, I need to spend a good like 15 to 20 minutes just in my story alone, and then I can write for like hours at a time, right? And then be done for the day. But when I do sprints, they're usually like 10 or 15 minutes. And then it's like, as soon as I start to get in that flow mood, the sprint's over. Now for other things, I love it. Like when people invite me to do lives with them, like do their live sprints, I love it because I can do other things if I treat them as like productivity sprints. Answering YouTube comments, editing a video, sending out more queries, answering emails, things like that. I'm great at that. So I love them in that capacity. But for actual writing, they just don't work for me. Number 8, I feel like is another really relatable one. I change my hair and my top between videos when I'm bulk filming, so you can't tell that I don't have my life together and actually have a filming schedule, because I bulk film, and then to make it look like I don't, I just change my hair and my top. It's all smoke and mirrors, folks. It's all smoke and mirrors. Now for the last one, number 9, I thought I would get a little sentimental and a little heartfelt here. But I wanted to talk about how I'm like nervous to talk about this. Okay, my last Authortube secret is that a lot of times your comments like actually make me cry. They're so sweet. And I feel like it's kind of like that old adage of be nice to everyone because you don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. And that's so true for me. This has been a really hard year for me, physically, and then because of it being physical, mentally dealing with all of that is really rough. So I just wanted you to know how much they mean to me and how important it is to be kind and nice to people, because you never know. And I really love getting to my comments and just talking with you guys. It really makes a world of difference. Anyways, you guys, those are my Authortube secrets. Brooke, thank you so much for making this video in the first place. I had so much fun watching and then making my own. I hope you guys will let me know some of your Authortube secrets down below, or your thoughts on some of the things that I listed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and go check out Brooke's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!